Hey y'all, hope everybody's doing well as you can in y'all's neck of the woods. My name's Josh, and today I'm just going to take you around the property. We got, for those that didn't know or hadn't followed, hadn't caught the post I put on, we are officially under contract. Praise God forevermore. It's absolutely the Lord. That how everything is going, it's absolutely the Lord. But anyways, if I take you around the house, kind of show you what we got going. There's, like I say, it's completely empty, and we come over to cut grass. I gotta cut grass. Me and Luke, my oldest boy, there's Ike. Hi, Ike. Say hi. There you go. And cut grass, and it's actually not terrible smoky today, praise God. Also because we've had a bad fire year so far this year, and strawberries? Yeah. Oh yeah, the kids got into the strawberries and the honeyberries too. Our honeyberries over here putting out like crazy. But anyway, I was gonna take y'all along. Kind of timestamp this too for us. Just look back years from now. We can always look back and see the house and stuff, and we'll before we leave and everything. So anyway, I thought y'all might like that. I've never brought y'all into the house too much. So like I say, it's completely empty. Our house has been empty because of the moving stuff, so there's a bunch of our junk. This is our garage. So like everything we have that we haven't organized or whatever, it's going in the boat. Our boat's gonna be like our U-Haul. I'll show you all that out there. It's like our U-Haul trailer. It's paid for, and it's got a hard top cabin on it, so I can put all our stuff in there and stay dry. We just got to condense a bunch of junk. There's just a lot of this stuff. We were trying to get it out for the house. What you found? This. I see. So I got freezers and stuff. This is, like I said, this is our garage. So I did like the honey videos and stuff. I think we were in here. Hey, here's the kids. Yep. And the door. Jakey. So it's our house. I'm gonna stay completely empty. Stove, Bucky, my dear. Well, this is our living room. I say kitchen, obviously. There's Luke's Mallard Drake he shot, band. We got it back a while ago from taxidermist, which is really cool. Like I say, I don't know, if you haven't seen the hunt, I got the hunt on YouTube. That was awesome. It's a pre-plumaged Mallard Drake, which you really can only get up here in Canada.
I killed it.
Hey, yep, Luke, the duck man, shot it. There's Tilly. But so anyway, everything is pretty much empty. We gotta kind of go through the cabinets and take just a bunch of stuff out, go through that. We left a little bit of that in there, because like I say, we're trying to get everything clean. And obviously the floor is gonna be repaired, or replaced I should say. People that are getting it are obviously gonna do that instead of us doing it. And because you can tell too, so we used to have a couch, big couch right here, big old like an L couch. It went over that, and that little seam right there is where it used to be a wall when we first got this. Jakey, leave this thing alone.
Then we had the TV.
So there was a wall all the way. It was really weird. So none of this was here. I put all this wood burning stuff. The wood burning theme was already in here on this side, but there was a whole wall, and then there was a doorway right here that had a slide through, and you would walk in. But it was really odd for us anyway. It's pretty odd to like completely close in your living room from your kitchen area. Maybe, I mean, to me, like to each your own. So now I took all that out, took the wall out. Of course, you got this little spot in the floor. The carpet was under. They didn't have any mat under there. It's just no big deal. We just put the couch over it anyway, so I don't care. It's a couch. Put the couch on top of it. It's gone. Anyway, then we put all this. I covered up where it was up there. I just put another like little wood beam looking thing, like just to match this side. Anyway, but yeah. I know, baby Chidi.
She got so big.
Telly.
Wait, is this the second time I've seen her?
I've seen her a few times. There's Jakey. Weirdo.
Hey.
But when I say, so we come through, there's the front door, and there's the caribou. So our mud bench, this was here before. I had painted it, done a little touch up, repainted it, and burned the trim on it and everything else, and did all that. So, this is This is our bathroom in our house. This was it. Hi. And yep, so this was our bedroom. So like I say, this not very big. I think it's like 10 by 10 or so. I mean, it works for us. And then these people that had this before us put in this wall, and this master used to go all the way to this wall. And when we got it, this was already here. All this, and I guess they had like a office area or something. We turned it into our pantry. You can see a little bit of what's left that we have kept. Everything we just give away, but use that for a pantry. And our bedroom was in here. And that worked really well because this was a nice little pantry area. I had racks going up that wall, and all this was stocked with food and under and everything else. And then these are the kids' rooms. This is the boys' room. And so just nice little bedroom. And this is the girls' room. That's it. But yeah, it's our square footage is like 1,100 some change. So this is pretty. It's not a big house by any means. So. Man, sinuses are killing me. It helps really well though to keep the house warm in the wintertime because it's 5-star energy rated, which is a blessing. So all the windows in here, the sliding glass door, everything was triple pane windows. That is 22 inches of insulation in the attic. The concrete, the pad, this is on pad, so this is the pad's got extra insulation, all insulation everywhere, so it gets a 5-star energy rating, so it's really good against the cold, and being small just helps hold heat. And then the wood stove would keep her cranked, and man, it would stay real warm in here. But anyway, come on, watch out, please watch out. And like I said, there's the backyard that y'all have seen. Here's our backyard. Flip y'all around, but there's a woodshed and shelter logic. There's a garden area. It's all growed up. Might run it over with the mower today. I don't know, or a weed eater. There's a greenhouse. But like I say, I'm just kind of time stamping this for the family, all our records. Yeah. Yeah. You want to show them the berries, Ike? Come on. Where are the berries? Right here? Y'all, I'm sorry it's sniffling, but I am just woo. I don't know what's blustering my sinuses, but it's been whooping me pretty hard. So these ones are cherries. These few right here, this ain't. This is a daggum bird's vetch. Joe's weedy. This is the kudzu of the north. Good for animal feed, but it will spread if you don't pull these, snatch these out before these get pollinated and go to seed. You're gonna have a show enough mess. This way, this whole thing is that. You find some berries? Oh yeah, show them. Oh yeah, big ones.
Yeah, big ones.
So yeah, so these are some of these. These are called hascaps, or we call them honeyberries. The common name is honeyberries. But they're pretty good size for what they are. You see my pinky finger. It's like yeah, eat it. Show me eat it. Ow. Num num. But they're like a tart blueberry. They're like a blueberry. I'll say pretty good size. They got a very, very soft leaf. I'm gonna try to grow these in Alabama. Their zoning is rated down to or down from 2, which is where we are, to they can take to zone 8. So we'll see. I'm gonna get some when we get down there. My wife, all the kids, and all of us love them. Yeah, look at all these on here, y'all. Look at all that. And awesome. Also, they're really awesome too for they put out 2 crops a year. At least 2. Pretty long too. Really long crops of berries. So you get a good return on them, you know, which I like. These were golden raspberries. They're kicking. They're doing all right. But anyway. Baby boy. Baby bird.
Yeah, baby boy.
And anyway. That's the garden area. It's all grown. Hopefully the new people like gardening. Yeah, that's all the blueberries right here. Nope, they're not ready yet. Yeah, there's a bunch of green ones on there. Huh?
What there?
Oh, that's an old one.
Yeah, me.
That one's from last year.
That me what is it?
No, that one's shriveled up, Becky. It might be all right, but I'd rather not risk it. No, I don't want no blowouts on the ride home, just in case. Apple trees just get hammered by the dang moose. That's something I would never do again here. Personally, trying to keep the moose. The moose really hadn't gotten my garden too bad, but the dadgum apple trees and my plum trees, that's like what they go for. And eat the snot out of them. These are raspberries, a bunch of raspberry bushes through here. They got berries on them, but they're not ready yet. Hmm? The carrots growing back? I don't think so, Jake. I don't believe so. They ain't gonna grow back. I mean, some actually did. I couldn't believe it. Actually, some carrots overwintered in the raised bed that I had missed. We had some actually overwinter, which is insane. Cannot believe they actually overwintered and they regrew. But anyway, yeah, y'all, that is our house for now. So we can go on the other side of the property over here. But they're saying, like, I don't know if I put on there about reading my post, but the closing date supposedly is around 15th of August. I see some more strawberries. I don't know if they're ready yet. No, not ready yet. The little guy right there. Okay, I don't see it. Where? Hold on. It's not ready yet. Ike, it wasn't ready yet. All right, it's fine. Take it. Oh, that one fell off too. Maybe it'll ripen. Some of our strawberries. Is it good, Ike?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Almost ready. Make sure they're all the way red, though. Man, I'll tell you all, these stinking things at Birds Veg is the bane of my existence. This stuff. Super good animal feed. If you're in Alaska, man, my rabbits would destroy this stuff, and the sheep. They loved it. But it just gets in places and it'll completely take over your garden. And absolutely take over your garden area and crowd out everything if you don't watch it. So, ooh, Jake, show them that one, Jake. Show them that one. Big, that's a nice one. Oh yeah, fresh strawberries can't beat. Y'all just dropped that one. That's another good one. All right, Jakey, or Ike. Good job. Let me see, show them. That's okay. He'll eat it. Ike eats everything. Anyway, we're gonna try. I'm gonna pretty much just walk around showing y'all. I gotta cut grass. You can see the grass. Gotta cut grass and cut grass, weed eat, clean up. So, and I got a couple fishing poles for the kids. I had to buy a couple. We're only going cheap poles from now on because I can't. I mean, not that I had expensive poles, but they don't last long with the kids, especially the little ones like Isaac. And so got a couple poles. Probably do some fishing. Got some worms. I got to do some work on the house too. So I'll take y'all along with us. See, I don't know. Take you along. Hey y'all, so just getting the grass cut. Forgot about it. I seen the last one I was filming me driving off into the sunset, you know. Show you the boat. Some of the new people may not have seen it. By the way, look. I don't know if earlier I think it was a lot more blue. I'll have to go back and look. But all this gray, that's not clouds, that's smoke. So that's we got a lot of fires going on all around the state right now, and every time the wind shifts predominantly one way for a long while, you might be fine like we were this morning. You can still smell it, but it's not too bad. And now it's blowing in the bulk of it. The wind shifted, and it's trying to blow. It's blowing this way, So it's one of those things that is a bummer. I'm not gonna lie, like for me anyway, like I don't like breathing the campfire day in and day out. Y'all have seen me do gardening. I got videos on, or at least one that I've showed where I'm literally gardening in a respirator just because the smoke's just stinking bad. And it tears up my sinuses, my eyes will be running, and nose, and all it was bad. For a day or two, it'll be just tore up if I'm out there doing it. And so anyway, it's just something to mindful if you're coming up here. The summertime is the best time of the year. That's what everybody lives here for, really, is the summer. It just stinks when you get bad fire years. Like every year we get fires. It's just according to how bad we get them, similar to like hurricanes down south, like where we're from, in South Alabama originally. Every like 6 to 8 years or so, we'd get like just a bumper crop of hurricanes and just getting slammed and slammed and slammed. But then generally, you know, you go a good little bit, you know, you might just get a few tropical storms or a depression or something like that, and that's it, you know. Where here it's fires. Like you're gonna get fires every year here, no matter what. It's just according to how bad they are, and generally it seems it's been in our 7 years here. It's been running about 5 to 7 years. You get a bad year, but this year's looking like last year was pretty bad, and this year's looking pretty bad. Just all, you never know. It ain't, in my experience, they say if you get a lot of snow, then it won't be so bad, but that ain't, I don't believe that for nothing. But yeah, anyway, it's just one of those things. So far it's not too bad smoky. I mean, it smells like a campfire. It's not too bad, but man, if it stays like it is, it'll look like fog. Like you can see the trees over there, you won't see them trees just about. And them ain't, it's only 7-acre pond, lake, that is right there. So I mean, it'll be almost, you couldn't even see them trees right there. So anyway, yeah, not looking forward to that. And anyway, so I was gonna show y'all. So like the boat, I was gonna show y'all. So this is what we're gonna be pulling down. My wife will be pulling down. I'm gonna be pulling the camper in my truck, and the boat we'll use is this. So I already got some stuff in here. I'm gonna just take the camera. You can can see. But this boat's got it's a 20 foot by 72, so it's got a 6 foot floor. Pretty good sized boat. 20 foot long, 6 foot floor. The sides, I don't know, about 7 foot, 7.5. I don't know why. There's a rail to rail, pretty wide. And then it's got this cabin on it. This is the actual cover. It's got a complete cover for it. But this cabin is 7.5, close to 8 foot long, and 5 foot wide. It's got a catwalk to where you can walk around it and grab them rails. But we pay, God bless us with a great deal on this boat, and it's actually more inclusive for me to just keep it, and instead of buying one down there, and then I can use this as a paid for U-Haul. So that's all we're gonna do is just stack everything in here, plus the storage. So up front, all up under there, that's 6 foot. From about right there to there is 6 foot. And I could store, that's already full, but I can store stuff all the way under that. So yeah, we're just gonna use that for our U-Haul trailer. So it's already paid for. Yeah, so, and then yeah, like I say, I forgot to ask, because I know, or mentioned, I know somebody gonna ask. So we've been out of the house for over 2 months, probably two and a half months. We've been off the property for 2.5, well, getting on 3 weeks, I think. We've been off the property. Our mother-in-law lives here, or my wife's, yeah, my mother-in-law. It's been an absolute blessing to have her, because we were able to keep our camper in her yard, and then we could just stay there, and instead of having to like try to campground it or something somewhere. So that's an absolute blessing. And then the kids get to be with the grandma for whenever she's home from work. So that's awesome, and been a blessing. So anyway, but yeah, that's why it's been empty. We've been trying for showings that we can do same day showings when we were showing it. It was just better we were staying right here on the side of it, but it was just better for that way. You didn't have to do 24-hour notice. People could just come and look at it, and it made it easier for that process. So anyway, before I forget, I'm gonna get back here mowing. Might do some epic videoing of this fine, I don't know what year this Craftsman is, but that's back, boys, back when they made them. I'm talking about, it does got a safety in the seats. It's kind of like lame, but pretty slick. It's my mother-in-law's too. This is my mother-in-law's, but I'll take care of it. But it's nice. It's a nice mower. Beats that push mower, I tell you. An acre and a half of ground. I ain't got time for all that mess. I'm about tired of it. Anyway, I got a weed eat. That's actually what I was gonna do. Weed eat, and then get back to cutting grass. Kids took off to the neighbors, so we don't get to play with no more because we ain't been here. So they're gonna go play. They need to. But anyway, I'll bring y'all back for something. Fishing, hopefully. Alright, y'all. We got the yard cut. We finished at the gate. Got more to do tomorrow. Got inspection. Our inspection's coming up this week. So I got to finish the little things I want to try to get. I know that I need to address before the inspector comes and all that stuff. I didn't get to fish. Well, I did throw a line a couple times, helping Jake. But how many? Luke, y'all get any? No fishes? You had one take it though, didn't you?
As soon as it hit the water, he kind of whoosh.
Oh, okay. It wasn't the best time of day anyway for him. But get to wet a line. That's always good. So anyway, y'all, I just want to take y'all along. Like I said, I'm trying to time stamp this and just have it for our records, and want my YouTube family, y'all to kind of, y'all come along with us. So we're gonna be filming all the way down, driving, Lord willing. We'll be driving, and we're gonna be driving and filming and all that stuff, and just y'all come along with us. So I want y'all to be a part of the journey. So anyway, thank y'all all that's prayed for us. We're praying for y'all, and yeah, thank y'all so much. So like always, y'all take care. God bless. We love you. So does God.